Hi everyone, I am Taruna. I'm the operations executive in Qentelli. I'm a commerce graduate from Delhi University and I also did my masters in finance and HR. I interned at a national bank for customer relations. The way I found my first job was pretty funny. During a fun family trip to Hyderabad, I applied to a job just to see where I stand, and I actually ended up getting that job. I started my career as a research analyst at an American financial data and software company in Hyderabad that handles integrated data and software. After 1.5 years of my tenure, I moved to a huge MNC as a tax consultant where I handled US taxation for about 2 years. Remote work was not a very popular mode of employment back then, so when I had to travel a lot because of my husband's profession, I had to quit my job. But sitting home idle was not my cup of tea, so I started teaching. I worked as an accounts professor at a college for about 2 years. Then the world was hit by pandemic, and just like many others, I started questioning my sabbatical and couldn't wait to restart my career. I joined an MNC for accounts payable role. That job reminded me how much I love taking challenges, so I started looking out for an opportunity that makes the most of my capabilities. That's how I discovered Quintly. I briefly heard about Quintly before joining here. It was already making some great noise in IT sector. When I learned they started an SAP practice, I had to apply and give it a shot. I believe that was a wise move for me because I love being here. It's been nearly 6 months and I already know that I'm up for some really interesting things here. I've been taking care of operational side of the practice so far, but I'm also taking part in client communication and business development. It is important to have a job, but it is even more satisfying to have a job that fulfills our financial as well as intellectual needs. I always thought corporate IT job is way too mechanical, but my perspective changed after joining in Quintly. People are very connected here and it feels naturally empowering to be around them. It's impressive how leadership nurtures employees to act as a leader of their own profiles and processes. I'm glad I took a leap of faith during my career and I hope the buck stops here.